I'm Jenn Page.
And I'm John Curtis.
And we're
two nerds in a garage. Pew, pew, pew.
Hello, nerds.
What up?
Welcome to the rainy week in sunny California.
That's right.
It's virus week because everybody's staying inside and buying way too much toilet paper because of the coronavirus. So we have a perfectly timed episode for you, and it's going to be all about Outbreak movies.
Oh, yes.
Things they got right, things they got wrong,
Yes.
what our faves are. But before we do that,
yes.
What do we have first? Well, first we have to raffle off our finally super cool.
Okay, look at this thing. Look at it.
So cool.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
Look at this Goonies. Oh my God.
So you're gonna some lucky winner's gonna get a Goonies Doubloon right now. I'm trying to find the mountain through the holes. And it's basically those of you that rated and reviewed on Apple Podcasts have been entered automatically. We have everybody's in a pot right now with a number on them, and John is gonna roll his 20-sided die, and whoever he rolls gets to win.
Yes. One.
A 1.
Oh my God. So
Here we go.
It's
It's
a 20.
still random,
yes.
though.
That's a critical fail.
Oh. Well,
But
it's a
whoever
critical
won-
win for the person.
Yes. Critical fail for me, but
A critical win for I'm Randy. You think
I
that's Randy? Is that your Randy?
think it is, yeah.
Well, thanks for rating and reviewing, Randy. And
Thanks, dude.
This coin will be going to you.
Yes.
Yay. Really quick. So we had told you we were going to do this 80s poll countdown bracket
Oh,
show
yeah.
off. But Facebook suddenly won't let us
They
do...
just took it away.
Yeah.
They took it away.
We can't do polls.
So what was
Basically-
a great feature?
Well, we're going to just... I'm just going to say we're going to do it. We're just going to figure out... We might have to build it.
Yeah.
So we're going to pick that up later.
Yeah.
Now, are you ready for some fun? So our fun favorite sponsor, Celtic Storm Designs, sent us some precious things along with our Goodies coin.
Precious.
John has not seen... I haven't seen these either. We just opened the box. Oh, look. He sent us a Dumbledore bust.
Huh?
I hope this is for us and not to raffle off Brian because I'm keeping this.
What?
He's so cool.
We're not giving this away.
But
No.
if you want one, you can go to their site and buy your own. But I'm
Oh
not
my
giving it to you.
God. It's perfect.
Look.
Is that Beskar? Huh?
Can you turn him to face the camera?
Yes. Hold on.
He can't function now.
Oh my God. I need to melt this down and make it into...
No, because it's too cool. We can't melt it down. This is super cool. Again, I mean, he didn't tell us we had to give that away. So. Apparently, John's keeping it.
We're going to melt this down and make it
Oh,
into
look.
Mandalorian armor.
There's-
This is the coolest thing ever. Look how...
Look, there's also a Mando coin.
What? Oh, come on.
Very cool. Very, very cool. You know, there's a couple Goonies Doubloons. Maybe we could give one more away.
Let's do it.
There's
This
one more
is
thing in a
best-
box here.
Oh
Hold on.
my God.
Man, Celtic Storm Designs spoils us.
Yes.
This box is cool as hell. What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Whoa. What is in the box?
I can't get over this.
Do you know what that is? Is that supposed to be?
I
Hold
don't
it.
know, but
Take
it's beautiful.
Celtic Storm Designs, can you tell us what this awesome thing is? Oh, it's got a little stand. Is this it's not a dragon egg or anything, is it? Oh, it's a crystal ball? It's so cool.
It's beautiful.
I'm going to tell the future right now. Our audience, someone else is going to win a Goonies Doubloon next week.
Yes.
All right, and this is something he ordered for us as a fun present surprise. So let's see what it is.
Oh my God.
He is making sure you
Okay.
watch this.
And he's making sure you watch this. Oh my God.
So for those of you listening on Apple Podcasts, it's a Santa Claus, Tim Allen's The Santa Claus DVD and a Caddyshack DVD.
So this is our mission for the next week. We're going to watch 2 movies.
You're going to make John watch something, a Christmas movie, in the middle of the summer.
And you're going to
or
make
spring.
Jenn Page watch a
Caddyshack.
crass
Great.
comedy movie. You're going to love it. It's Bill Murray.
I'll come on and curse you out later on.
Oh, we're going to watch these. Thank you so much.
Okay, let us move on to the show at hand. All right, so I hope you all are washing your hands. I hope you're not hoarding toilet paper. I'm making him sleep on the couch tonight. And we are going to talk about
Outbreak movies.
But what are we specifically going to talk about?
Which are the best?
Nope. See, this is why I ask him, because I want to see if he's paying attention. He's not. We are going to talk about the things Outbreak movies get right and wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Because see, here's the thing. John and I had a big argument over what was it stemmed it from. So we can't even remember what the argument was. It's so ridiculous, which happens a lot.
Yeah.
But basically, it led us to going, dude, we should do an Outbreak show and have arguments on air about what we think is right and wrong.
Where do you want to start?
Well, here, I will start with one thing that I think you'll agree that Outbreak movies always get wrong.
Okay.
Creating vaccines. Because they're always like, hey, we got the one monkey who started it all, and now we can make all the vaccines for the whole world in an hour.
Yes.
And you know, vaccines, sometimes you can't even ever find a cure. And if you do, it takes years and years and years.
So what we've heard from the news is that you can't have a vaccine for like a year and a half. It's a year and a half before it rolls out to the public.
Right.
So
because you have to do trials and stuff anyway, right?
Yes.
So what would they do though if there's like a serious like movie level outbreak? You can't. There's no trials.
No.
Like you need to just test people. Like
No.
you just stick it in me. I'll let you know. Movies like Outbreak, The Contagion, they all had this like quick vaccine making.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. You're cutting into our stuff.
They figured it out. What is one of your things they got right or wrong?
Okay. So, right. The absolute chaos and selfishness of humanity.
That is true. As we're seeing over toilet paper fights.
Toilet paper fights. Right now in Target.
It's so ridiculous.
So
first of all, you guys, you know you can order toilet paper from Target and they'll deliver it to your door, right? Like you don't have to go get it.
This is a small, like flu-like, worse than the flu outbreak.
Right.
And people are arguing over toilet paper.
And I don't even get the logic behind the toilet paper thing. Like I get the logic maybe behind soap and hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
But what is the toilet
Which
paper?
they're price gouging on like Amazon.
Oh yeah. You can't even buy like the masks and the gloves, and it's the medical community is hurting because of it.
So like a zombie outbreak, we're done.
Also, if it's a zombie outbreak, toilet paper is the last thing on your mind.
There's an undead guy that's trying to eat my brain, but I gotta wipe my butt.
You better. That's when we're fighting over guns and ammo and stuff. But I mean, in real life outbreaks.
Why did Walking Dead never approach toilet paper?
Because it wasn't important. I mean, it's important, but like, again, I don't want to. Even though some of my favorite outbreak movies are zombie movies, I'm talking about realistic outbreaks, like a contagion kind of thing. I mean, I still don't think toilet paper is your biggest concern.
No, of course not. What's one thing they got right about outbreak movies?
Right
or wrong?
My next thing I have mostly wrong things because they mostly get it wrong. So, aliens for one.
What?
Yeah, so like in Prometheus, right? Or some of these alien movies, there's a scientist who's super genius. They've been studying this their whole life. They meet an alien and they're instantly touching it and cuddling it. And it's so cute. You don't know what disease and viruses that thing carries.
One of the things I hated most about Prometheus was like this snake came out of the water. And this guy, he's like no helmet on or nothing protective. He's like, oh, an alien snake. Let's come close to it and look at it and just interact with it. What?
I know. And let's face it, like, okay, unfortunately, I think the government would probably be terrible and like they would cut aliens open, do that kind of thing for research. I don't like that. That's when movies do that. Already. But when movies do that, it's realistic. Yeah. But I also don't think, like, look at E.T. Yes, E.T. was so cuddleable, but guess what? Elliot got sick.
Well, because he connected with him.
Right, but that's my point. Like, you can't, that's how virus and outbreaks spread. You have to know so I don't condone the cutting up of aliens, but I do say let's give it a little bit of breathing time before we start cuddling up with them.
So just to be clear, you just associated outbreak movies with E.T.
Well, it's an alien that looks cuddly and cute, but you don't know what it's
harboring. That's true. Like he's got stuff from his home planet that we don't even know about.
I mean, let's face it. Even if you're dating in the real world, I don't care how cuddly and cute that person looks. You don't know what they're carrying.
The herp.
Are you safe? Not the herp. I meant like viruses, but okay, that too.
The herp is a virus. All right.
What's one of
I got another thing. Okay. What they got wrong: the kindness of humanity, the lack of supplies, supply chain will quickly collapse.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what we talked about already.
Yeah.
Like, humans are going to be dicks.
But seriously, like if it breaks down, for instance, right now, no toilet paper, right?
Right.
So on a larger scale, there's gonna be nothing available.
Oh, of course.
Like
That's why people.
food.
But that's why people are hoarding right now.
But look at what is daily brought into supermarkets, right?
Yeah.
That's gonna be cut off immediately.
Yeah.
So everything will be. Better have a lot of cans of soup.
Well, I mean that's why people hoard though, is the fear that suddenly everything's going to be cut off. Honestly, I mean, yes. Would I be concerned that food is cut off? Sure. But I'm more concerned that my power and my showers and my phone are cut off.
Food will be a more immediate problem.
I know, but I'm just saying.
And water.
I get all that, but I'm just saying my concern whenever all this happens is what would I do without the internet?
I love that we're arguing about what we're going to need to have when everything breaks down.
Especially because you and I can't grow food. We'll be screwed. We'll be starving.
Why can't we grow food? There's dirt.
I meant you and I.
I will water the seeds. What do you get about? What's wrong with that?
I'm saying we don't know how. We don't know what we're doing.
Seeds and water and dirt.
You think? All right. I'm going to challenge you right now in front of our audience. I want you to grow something this year in our backyard.
Done. Done. Oh.
What are you going to grow?
Everything.
Okay, we'll see.
The basic tomatoes.
We'll see.
But I'm going to grow other stuff too.
Like
herbs.
marijuana?
No. I don't want to spend all the hydroponic stuff. Okay.
What else do I got?
On.
Also in Outbreak movies, like especially in alien type movies where you're getting viruses, but I get Outbreak movies in general. People are constantly, you kind of said this about the snake. People are constantly doing dumb stuff to put the crew and others in danger, and it's lazy writing, it's lazy storytelling just to get to the conflict. It drives me nuts. Like there's ways that you can look at an alien movie, like probably Prometheus is one too, but like where you're just. I don't know. You can probably come with an example before I can, but there's so many times where I'm just like, are you kidding me? Nobody would do this when I'm watching these movies that I can't even come to one. There's ways to do things realistically. Good movies, you believe everything that happens, you know?
Yeah.
Like even a movie like Resident Evil where we're at the later part of the thing. You could see how it's like a scientist did something stupid that caused the whole thing, you know.
Yeah.
One thing that movies got right, I think Contagion did a lot of things right some ways. One thing they got right was Kate Winslet's character being like, humans touch their face too much, stop touching your face. The way that the disease spread, like sneezing, coughing. Well, and the way she talked about how pathogens can carry from like handrails and clothing.
Yes.
We were at, where were we at? Oh, the movie theater. We went to the movie theater yesterday, and I was like, I can't touch the handrails. I never do anyway, but I was extra weird about it yesterday.
We touch our face so often.
I know.
But
you touch your handrail, and then you touch your phone, and you touch your face, and you touch something else, like the handrails on the seat, and then you touch your phone. Our phone are like the
But it's in
biggest
our muscle memory.
oh.
We don't even know when we're doing it. Like, just...
You guys, if you haven't been paying attention to when you touch your face, I have been. I realize I touch it. I'm constantly just doing things like this on my mouth, or like just resting my hands on my face.
Did you see the CDC lady like talking about not touching your face, and at the end of it, she was like turning a page and was like,
No. For those of you listening, he licked his fingers
Yes.
and turned the page and then touched his face.
We touch our face so often. Oh, one thing they got right about these Outbreak movies: love between humanity. Like the love of another will make you try to overcome every obstacle in this contagion.
Well, and it also can make you stupid.
Well, you're going to fight for your loved ones.
Yeah, and sometimes you're going to fight for your loved ones to the point that you
Touch
get
my
sick.
face. Yeah.
I have a question for you, though.
Yes.
I believe in Contagion, correct me, audience, if I'm wrong, the governments didn't work together. They were all doing their own separate thing.
Yes, they were. Which is what they're doing now.
That's what I was going to ask. That was happening now?
Yes. Like Italy is like quarantining 16 million people. You know what? Not 16 million people. Let's just quarantine everyone on a weird basis.
So you think our governments aren't working together at all?
They're probably communicating, but they're all doing their own thing.
Yeah, and Contagion, I don't think they were even really working together at all.
No.
And that's a scary thought, because my thought is if China knew this was happening in the very beginning, everybody should have been alerted way before it became an outbreak.
They didn't want it to come out.
Well, screw you, China. It's
Aw.
out.
Let's talk about Outbreak movies.
Okay.
What are your favorite Outbreak movies?
Okay.
Top 3.
So I will say most of mine all are zombie movies. One of my tops is Resident Evil, because
Really?
even the cheesy ones, Mila
They're-
Jovovich,
wait.
you cannot not love Mila Jovovich.
Okay, agree.
Okay.
She's a badass.
Yes.
They're so cheesy, they're terrible.
They are not cheesy. Are you kidding me?
The
Some of
manner in which they do stuff, like...
Some of them are so... No. There's a couple that were a little onky, but some of them are great. When's the last time you watched one?
It comes on cable all the time.
You don't have
and
cable.
At work.
You're not watching it at work.
I am.
You're looking.
I'll click on it and I'll be like, oh my God. She just ducked under a blade and like
But that's
sweep the
cool
legs.
stuff. That's cool action, fun stuff. That's why we like Resident Evil. It's the Fast and Furious of zombie movies.
Okay. No, that's a 100% accurate statement.
And Fast and Furious movies are fun too.
Nope.
They are. That's
Don't
why
like
they've
'em.
made 27,000 of them.
Yeah,
We keep
another
going.
one coming out.
What's one of
Not
yours?
going to see it.
What's one of yours?
I want to do an honorable mention.
That's fine.
Okay, Outbreak. We have to say Outbreak movies come from Outbreak.
I don't really think that's a
It's ground zero of Outbreak movies.
it's just not a great movie.
It's not,
So why would it be in your list?
but we have to give it credit.
No, we don't. What's on your list?
Okay, so Contagion is my third favorite out of 3.
Contagion is probably one of those really scary outbreak movies because it feels
So
too real.
realistic, yes.
I don't think it's not in my list at all, but I do agree that it's so realistic that it's terrifying.
This is why it's my number 3, though. Because,
Because you have better ones.
no.
Because why? Oh, just because you were terrified.
What's her face? I can't remember her name.
Gwyneth Paltrow, Kate Winslet.
Yeah, that's right. This is why it's my number 3.
Oh no.
Gwyneth Paltrow dies.
You're so mean to Gwyneth Paltrow every time she comes up on our show. Gwyneth,
Sorry.
ignore him. I think you're fantastic.
Hey, she did a really good job of dying from that virus.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
So one of my absolute favorite outbreak movies, and it was so original, even though it's completely unrealistic, is Warm Bodies.
What? I've never heard of.
Yes, you have.
Well,
I made
I've heard
you
yes,
watch
yes.
it.
Oh,
It's basically Romeo and Juliet with
oh,
zombie and
that's
human.
right. That's all right.
It's a really good movie. It's done well. It's
Yep.
acted well. It's written well. It's unrealistic, but it's still so good.
I keep forgetting that you need love in your movies
Yeah.
because I'm thinking of Outbreak movies. I've got like really
All
devastating.
right, what's your other one?
Okay, I got World War Z.
I'm on the fence of World War Z.
It's so cool.
It's good, but it's also it was.
That initial outbreak is terrifying.
I remember liking it, but also having some boredom. I don't know. It was.
No, the biters, nothing.
If you just listen to our show and don't watch, I think
They
you should
heard the
tune
bites.
in to
They heard the
see
bites.
How ridiculous John is on YouTube.
They heard the bites. What's your number 2?
I didn't put these in an order, by the way.
okay.
I just
That's fine.
probably one of the movies that terrified me the most as an outbreak movie was 28 Days Later, because that was like a realistic type zombie movie. Because you didn't become a zombie, you became with the rage.
It's my number 1.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
It is my number 1. Holy crap. That's exactly how it's going to go down.
It's yeah. I don't think there's a vaccine for rage.
No. Oh, God. Just imagine it.
Well, it's also the first time we saw sort of this fast zombie. I'm
Yeah.
air quoting zombies because they weren't zombies.
Yeah. Oh, man. It was so good.
It was. One movie that I have to mention, kind of like you had an honorable mention, is Anna and the Apocalypse.
Huh.
Because you have, you have romance, you have musical, you have Christmas, and you have zombie.
It is everything you've ever wanted in a movie.
It is. Was I a little let down? Yeah, I think there could have been more to it, I think. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
And I loved it. Okay, but I have a question for you.
Yes.
I have a question for you guys in the audience because, and maybe you, I don't know if you know this. I think I've asked you this before. I'm trying to find a movie that I watched years ago, and this is a big spoiler if you haven't seen it and you decide to watch it because I'm going to have to tell you the ending. So there was an outbreak in the world, and a guy basically locks himself in his house. He duct tapes and plastics all his windows. He makes sure nothing can get in, so he's safe, right? His wife comes home, or girlfriend or something, and she's banging on the door, and he's like, I'm sorry, and he loves her so much, but he's like, I can't let you in, because he knows that he's going to let the outside air come in. And so she's outside, and it's this horrible, horrible thing, and he's inside, and then the hazmat people, the government people come, and they take her and they put her in an ambulance with all these other people outside, and then they, at the last shot of the movie is basically them putting wood boards over his door and hammering him in with this warning, don't go in this house. So anybody who trapped themselves in their houses were actually the really contaminated ones. They're going to die. They have to carry the disease. But outside, you were safe. It was an amazing twist ending. It was actually really good, but I cannot remember what the name of the movie was.
That's such a letdown.
No, it wasn't. When it happened, it was. I'd never seen anything
like that. Did he know?
No. Well, at the end, he realized that he had done that. Why are you making this face? You haven't even seen it. You're freaking ticking me off right now.
Okay. I'll check it out.
You haven't watched it. Well, now I've told you the ending, so it's not worth watching. But I'm hoping somebody out there remembers.
Is it a short? Or
no, it's a film.
It's
a full feature film that came out.
Huh.
It was really well done. And it's hard to do a movie where you're like one person in a whole movie, basically. I don't know. Hopefully you can help me out.
I got some nerd news.
You do?
I do. What do you think? This is happening. What do you think of a 6-episode prequel on Disney Plus about the origins of Gaston and LeFou?
Only if they're gay.
No. It's not. I mean, LeFou is, obviously.
No.
Is it LeFou? Am I doing that right?
I don't know.
Okay.
You just said Gaston, and I immediately had
it's a prequel about Rapey McRaperson. What do you think about that?
I think it's stupid.
They're doing 6 episodes about the origin of Gaston. Why would you do that?
I don't get it. Unless they're going to be gay.
It's greenlit. The live action, they're doing it with the same actors from the live action movie.
Well, that means I get Josh Gad, right?
I know. I knew you'd say that.
Okay.
All right. That's my nerd news.
That's it?
Well, I think I have one more thing.
You always have so much news.
What
was the one you were like, oh my God, I can't tell you? Was that it?
Yes. No, this is it.
Oh.
So, Uncharted is a video game.
Yes.
And I've been playing it. It was free on PS4. And it's this basically Lara Croft Tomb Raider type series, right? Mm-hmm. They're turning it into a live action movie, and they just cast it with Antonio Banderas, Mark Wahlberg, Tom Holland, Sophia Ali from Grey's Anatomy, Tati Gabrielle from Sabrina. What do you think about that?
You could see my face, those of you listening. I think it's a very commercial cast.
Of course. They want to make money.
Yeah, but it's never interesting to watch these kind of actors do these kind of movies.
I you know what? I liked the idea of Lara Croft as a movie, and I watched it, and I was like, okay.
But
the game was so much more enjoyable.
Every time they put actors that we don't know very well in those, they work really well. Like even Star Wars The Force Awakens, it worked because we didn't know those actors. I think there was a newer Lara Croft actually that came out that was with a more unknown actress.
Oh, it was. And it worked.
Way better.
You know what? You're so right.
Yes.
We loved that movie.
I don't like when they put stars in those main roles.
And they're doing it now.
Put them in the side roles so you can make your money and give an unknown that lead.
But we love Tom Holland.
He's going to play the lead?
Yeah.
I think that's the worst choice I've ever seen. I'm sorry, Tom Holland. You're going to have to prove to me you're an action star.
All right.
There's your chance.
Gauntlet thrown.
Because Spider-Man, even though it's action, it's like he's a nerd.
Yeah.
And isn't this guy supposed to be super cool and hip?
He's supposed to be super cool and hip and a Tomb Raider, and
he's more like a
Mark
Tom
Wahlberg
Cruise type.
is his mentor.
Mark Wahlberg is more his type, I thought. He's not even that young. He's not even as young as Tom Holland in the game. Who cast this? You know what? I'm just Hollywood. I have better nerd news.
No, I have my last nerd news.
Okay.
I just want to give a shout out to Max von Sydow.
Oh yeah.
Who passed away.
I'm glad you ended yours on that, so I can end this on a high note.
You will always be royalty to me.
Yes. So we love action figures. and every time you have a favorite anything, action figures are fun. They have come out with Golden Girl action figures.
What? That's so stupid, and I want it, and I want it, and I want it,
stop
and I
for
want
1
it.
second.
I want it.
Stop.
I want it.
Shut up. Picture this. Betty White action figure.
I want it.
I know.
I want it.
It's amazing. I'm buying it. But if I buy Betty White, I gotta buy all of them.
You gotta buy all the Golden Girls.
But I want to work with Betty White so bad, you guys. And I've been reading one of her biographies, and it's so fun, and her stories are amazing. And now I'm like, I can also have a Betty White action figure. I'm in.
Bring
Thank you, toy makers.
your Betty White action figure to set while you're working with Betty White.
Would it be really weird if I bought a Betty White action figure and I like lit candles around it and was
Yes.
like,
No.
gonna work with Betty White.
Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't let Betty White see this. Continue.
You guys, this has been a disaster as always. Please stay safe out there. Stay healthy. Wash your hands. Stop touching your face. Don't make out with strangers or your boyfriend who keeps coughing. And
thanks, nerds.
Yeah, everything's there as always. Apple
Yes.
Podcast reviews. We're gonna give away another Goonies Doubloon next
Yes.
week. So
subscribe, tell your friends, visit the merch shop, support us. Thank you so much.
stop making us ask you to do these things. Just do them. Later, nerds. You've been listening to Two Nerds and a Garage. If you're having fun nerding out with us, please subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Rate and review, as it really helps others find the show, which helps us keep delivering fun content. We're also on all of your other favorite podcast apps, as well as on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
This show is supported by our listeners just like you. Please visit twonerdsinagarage.com to find all the ways you can help keep supporting us, including our merch shop and direct donations through PayPal. Thank you again for being on this hero's journey with us.